guys, Molly here, and welcome back to my channel. So, sorry about the noise in the background. That is my fan that is running right now. It's a box fan, so I don't want to turn it off because if I do, I'm going to start sweating because it's very hot here in Florida. And the air conditioning sometimes doesn't, cool off my room. I have a very hot room, so, and I have a light on that makes me sweat sometimes and everything. So if you hear that noise in the background, I'm going to be trying to talk over it the best I can, but if you hear that noise in the background, that is my fan that is on right now. I try to face it away from the mic the best I could, but my dog's laying on the bed. He likes to sit in front of the fan to cool off because it's way too hot, and I don't want to turn it off because I feel bad. So that's my dilemma right now. So yeah. So today's video is going to be my Emojiathon TBR. So I think this is my third time participating in the Emojiathon. Third or fourth time, I don't remember. But yeah, so this round is being hosted from September 1st through the 30th of September, of course, this year, and everything. So yeah, let's just get started with my TBR. So the first emoji I have picked was the stack of book emojis. I'm going to put the emojis right here in the corner. That's even the correct corner. But one of the corners, I am going to be putting the emojis there, so you know which emoji I'm talking about. But this one is the stack of books emoji. So it is the freebie challenge where you can read whatever you want. And that book I chose was What the Spell by Brittany Guttellis. Every time I mention this book, I never know how to pronounce the last name, and I'm like, I don't know. But basically, this book is about this girl, Brooklyn. She goes from invisible to unforgettable. So she comes of age as a witch, and she uses her new powers to give herself a magical makeover. Her longtime crush, Asher, notices her, but things aren't as enchanted as they seem to at first. To prove herself to the elite, the popular clique she desperately wants to join, Brooklyn has to pass her ignition test, and Asher himself may be one of the casualties. It'd take all of the magic Brooklyn has to keep from losing everything. So I've been wanting to read this book for a while now, and now is finally my opportunity because I have finally put it on a TBR, and hopefully I can read it. Fingers crossed that I do, and everything. But this book really sounds interesting, and I feel like it's going to be a drama-filled book, and I cannot wait to read it. So the next challenge I have chosen was the rainbow emoji, which is read a book with your favorite color on the cover. So this book has a little bit of yellow, and yellow is my favorite color, and everything. But that book I have chosen for this challenge is The Kill Order by James Dashner. So yes, this book, as you can see, has some yellow down here and up here and everything, I think. And it's kind of mixed in with the orange, and the sky is yellow, as you can see, from I just noticed that is a fire that's right here. But yeah. Oh, look, oh my gosh, part of the letter came off, the foiling came off. That's so sad. But, yeah. Okay, I didn't know, I think I noticed it before and then I forgot it was even there. So yeah, so this book has some yellow on the cover, and this book is the prequel to the Maze Runner trilogy, and I have been wanting to read this. I actually started it and supposedly DNF'd it, but I just set it down. I removed the bookmark. But I'm like on page, like I'm on like chapter 2 or something. But this book was okay when I started it. It's a prequel, so it's like showing you what happened before when Thomas goes in the maze and everything and all that. So I need to read this because I wanting to know how it all started and everything, because I love the Maze Runner trilogy and everything. So yeah. And challenge number 3 that I have chosen is the star emoji. That's a circle, but the star emoji, which is read a 5-star predicted book. Oh, by the way, I have chosen 5 challenges, so I'm not doing all. I don't know how many challenges there is. I didn't count, but I'm only doing 5 of the challenges and everything, just to tell you that, because I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the video. But yeah, so read a 5-star predicted book, and this book that I think is going to be 5 stars is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. This book is very hyped, and I've actually started this book before. But I don't remember. I remember okay. So when I started this back, like, I think in 2017, I got to, like, the beginning of, like, where the letters, the notes are, and the letters in, like, chapter 1 and everything. And I didn't continue because I had to return the book back to the library. So I had to give it up, but I finally have my own copy, so I can finally continue reading it and everything. But, yeah, so this is, like, there is this, like, game or whatever, and Scarlett has wanting to go to this, thing called the Caraval and everything, and she has to find her sister, Tella, before the night of the, Tella before the 5 nights of the game are over, or a dangerous domino effect of consequences will be set off and her beloved sister will disappear forever. So basically Scarlett and Tella go to this game, but like Caraval, and Scarlett has to find her sister Tella before the game is over and everything. But yeah, so I seriously can't wait to read this because this is a very hyped book. The cover is gorgeous. I'm in love with the cover and everything. The camera doesn't do it justice, but in real life it is gorgeous. So yeah. And challenge number 4 that I have chosen is the eyes emoji. So read a book you've been seeing everywhere. I've been seeing this book all over Goodreads, all over Bookstagram, all over Twitter, not really Twitter, but BookTube also, and that book is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. So this is the second book to the A Court of Thorns and Roses series and everything, because there's going to be more than 3 books. But yeah, I really enjoyed, I'm like, I don't know where to put the book. I really enjoyed the first one, and I have been wanting to read the second one, which is this one, forever now. I've had it on my TBR for, I think, over a year now. And I am finally, hopefully, gonna get to it. I've had this book on a couple other readathon and just in general TBR for a couple of times, and I've never read it because it's a giant book, so I'm like, it's intimidating me a little bit, and I'm like hesitant to actually start it because what if I don't like it and everything. So I'm a little hesitant, of course, to read this book. I am just not quite sure. What if I don't enjoy it? It's so big. It's gonna take me not a while, but like, I don't know. So those are the reasons why I haven't really read it, I guess, because it's such a big book, and I'm like fearful. I'm like, I really like the first one, and everyone's raving about the second one, and I'm like, what if I'm that one person that doesn't like the second one? And I'm like, okay. So yeah. And the last and final challenge I have chosen is the boat emoji. So read a book that takes place on a boat. And I actually have one book for that because I'm like, this was the very last challenge that you could pick from. And I seen this challenge and I instantly thought of this book because this is the only book that I have that takes place on a boat and everything. And I was like, bro, okay, this is the sign that I am going to read this book, hopefully, maybe. And that book is Sweet by Emmy Laybourne. So this book takes place on a celebrity-filled cruise, the Luxurious. That's what the boat's called. So Toulouse. Welcome aboard the luxurious celebrity-filled cruise Toulouse, sponsored by the new diet sweetener Sol, guaranteed to make passengers lose 5% of their body weight. Meet Laurel Willard. She's an awkward, freckled, amateur guide artist whose friend invited her along, but she's beginning to regret going on this trip. She's too seasick to even try Sol. Meet Tom Foyle. I don't know. A former child star. He knows that he should be grateful for this job and the opportunity to shed his old baby Tom Tom image. His publicist has even set up a romance with the sexy reality TV star. But in this gripping book by an author of whatever, a dream vacation turns into a nightmare as the sweetener's unforeseen side effects start to tear the ship apart. Laurel and Tom fall for each other and fight for their lives as the cruise becomes more horrifying than they have imagined, than they could have imagined. So that's what this book is about, and it sounds amazing, and it's based on a cruise, which is on a boat, and I cannot wait to read this. So that is it for my Emojiathon TBR. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this a big old thumbs up, and also subscribe down below to see more of me if you did enjoy this video and everything. Also comment down below if you are doing Emojiathon. I would love to know. Comment down below your TBR. I would love to see what you're reading also for Emojiathon and everything. And also you can follow all my social media accounts down below. They are in the description box, of course, so you can go follow those to see what I'm up to throughout the week and everything. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!